Xin chào. This is something that you would see when you come into our website that allows you to evaluate the state of your life, meaning where are you right now, and so that you can know if there's something you need to do about going where you want to go. So there are many tools that you would come across, but this one is specifically created for you to know where you are right now. So this is called the Wheel of Life. In the Wheel of Life, there are 8 facets: career, family, relationship, health and fitness, personal development, fun and leisure, significant contribution, and spirituality. In this wheel, you would notice in the center, we call it 0. In the middle is 5, and this is 10. What we want to have as human beings is to have a 10 upon 10 wheel, so that the wheel, you know what a wheel is for? To take you from point A to point B, where you are to where you want to go. And so, 10 upon 10 would be ideal, would be perfect. But there's no human being who has a 10 upon 10 wheel, which is why we have to read a book, we have to develop ourselves, we need to get fit, we need to say I love you, we need to improve ourselves all the way till we die. Because nobody can say, I have arrived. I'm on the way, is what life is all about. I'm on the way. So, when we talk about career, I'm going to give you a quick brief on what each of these facets are, so that when you do it, you will know how to think. Okay? So, career. Career involves education, if you're still in school, and you have job, and you have business. So these are all aspects of career. So if you feel your career is magnificent, everything is good, then it is 10. But if you think it's useless, you want to run away from your job, you want to quit your job, that is 0. But most of us have got a career that you want to go to tomorrow. So if you're going to go to tomorrow, that means the career is in some ways good, but in some ways could be improved. So career involves your opportunity to perform, your opportunity to lead, your opportunity to create something and earn money. So that is, in gist, what career is. You can think about anything else. So if a person says, my career is 10 upon 10, that means he has everything of that. But for example, this guy, let's say his name is John, and so John says it is 6. That means he's pretty satisfied with his career, but a lot more to improve. There's a lot more to improve. So this is how you do it. So John says it's 6. When I ask about family, we are talking about the inner circle, the people you live with, father, mother, husband, wife, children, maybe somebody living with you. So if you say 0, that means you hate your family. But if you say 10, you are living in a blissful family where everything is perfect. Well, even I don't have a perfect family. We all can improve something. Everybody can improve something. You can probably control yourself, but you can control your brother or your son or somebody else. So when we talk about family, this is 0, this is 10. As far as John is concerned, he feels his family is 7, for example. So how would you rate yourself? Now, relationships. What are relationships? Every other human being outside of your family is considered relationships. That means me, the cameraman, the taxi driver, everybody else. Now, if you say, I hate people, oh, you got a serious problem. You probably are broke. You don't like what you're doing. You don't like why you get up in the morning. So that is 0. But if you say, I love people, that is 10. It's hard, because as you say that, there'll be some people who have hurt you before, and you would say, maybe not 10. So how is it not 10? Why is it not 10? So as far as John is concerned, he is okay. He says it's 7. Okay, so he's got some people he dislikes. Let's not say hate, okay? The smart guy, just like you don't want to say you hate somebody. Maybe you dislike them for treating you in an unfair way, right? Moving on, health and fitness. What is that? 0 means you don't care about health because everybody dies one day. But a smart person would say, I care about health and I want to live a life without medicine. I'm fit, I want to climb mountains, I want to be useful in life. I want to be fit. Whenever I am needed, I show up. Okay? Showing up to life. And that's what 10 is. And living a healthy lifestyle, being an example for other people. Okay? So that is health and fitness. So, John, pretty fit, but he says, I got a lot more to improve. So he says he's 5. All right? He's muscle and all that, but he says he's 5. That means he's got high expectations. He needs to build up his 6-pack or something like that. Be able to climb mountains, especially moving on. So you got personal development. Some people know about personal development. If you're watching this video, you know about personal development, right? You know I'm one of the biggest personal development guys that exist on the planet, and therefore you're listening to this. So 0 means I don't care about personal development. I don't care about. I just watch TV, eat shit, sleep, right? But if you care about personal development, that means you have emotional control problems. You want to make sure that your emotions are good. You want to have a life project. You want to have a vision of your own. You want to have goals, and you want to be successful. If you want to be successful, you have to develop yourself, right? John says, yeah, I'm on my way. He's 7. And so he is bought into personal development. He loves personal development. So he attends courses and read books and so on. So fun and leisure, what's that? This is about fun and leisure, meaning if you care about fun and leisure, that means you understand this world is so beautiful that you want in this lifetime to see almost everything there is the world has to offer us as human beings. To fun and leisure, to enjoy the food, the people, the culture, the places, the nature, and so on. So I say, John says, well, I want to see the world. I'm only at maybe 4 right now, but I would like to make a plan to see everything else. So he's not making much money, so he will earn more money to go and see everywhere else. What is significant contribution? Significant contribution is about you serving mankind, making a difference in human beings. Now, most of us are going to work, which is why there is not enough money. But if you are making a significant contribution in other people's lives, you make a lot of money. So if you're not making money, that means there's a reason to change the way you look at what you are doing. Are you making a significant contribution? Are you making a difference in people's lives? So money comes from the people you serve. The more people you serve, the more money you get. So then John says, hey, I'm just an employee, not doing so well. I'm probably about 4, but I need to improve on that too. Okay, so spirituality. Spirituality is a very difficult subject, but I'm going to give it to you anyway. Everything goes around, comes around. Okay? Everything. That means if you do bad, you get bad. You do good, you get good. So that is spiritual. This world is made in this way. So as a spiritual person, you begin to understand, in order to get what I want, I must be a good person. How to be a good person? Because I got my negative emotions, I judge people, blah, blah, blah. But how do I be a good person? John says, I don't know anything about it. I want to know about it because this affects everything else. And so John says, I know about maybe 2. So John's wheel, if you look at John's wheel, it is not a pretty wheel, right? It's not going to get him to where he wants to go. And therefore, John will say, how do I fill up all this? So all you need to do when you go into the website, you just do this exercise, and then you realize when you submit your results to us, we will evaluate what is going on in your life, and then maybe maybe you would suggest, like John would say, I want to find a teacher who would help me overcome all these shortcomings that I have so that I can live a holistic life. And whatever I do, it will get me to my target, will get me to where I want to go. So if you want to go where you want to go in life, to live this life, a beautiful life, make this the best life ever, then you would consider coming to the next restart. That is happening at the end of the month. Okay? See you again soon. Thank you.